Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Tabletop Gaming. We're back finally after the new year with some D&D. Last time we left off, we had finished the lethal lava room, I guess. And yeah, we didn't find what we were looking for, so we're going back the way we came and we're going in the opposite direction of the hallway.
We found loot, not a person.
Yeah, we found something, but it isn't what we were looking for,
We found
so
a
we
Durgan.
missed.
We found a Durgan scale. We found some gems and also a scroll.
Found loot, and now you leave. Like all good dungeoneers, you got the loot. Time for plan. Just go home. Just fuck everything else. We have the loot. We are rich now. Maybe. Who knows? So, after the troublesome puzzles of the last session, which is far too long ago, you have a scroll, a dragon scale,
A bunch of gems.
Mm.
yeah,
A
oh yeah,
random assortment.
bunch of gems. You skipped my order, and some kind of records from the room that you went in before.
Yeah.
And so, with this, you head back out, and you head down the tunnel from which you first appeared. And by tunnel, I mean corridor, 'cause it's actually all carved and stuff this time. And you come to the hole in the wall that led you here in the first place, and you're going the other way, correct?
Yes.
Is there even a chance that she's even that direction?
Kai is not going to tell us that, so don't ask.
Cayenne is asking the group.
Oh.
Mm.
Do we
Always a bit of a
forget?
chance.
I just shrug, and then proceed to ask Zoho if I could see the scroll he found.
Mm.
Well, you found a scroll.
Toho
obviously-
takes the scroll out of his pack and opens it.
Is it in Dwarvish?
Is this the scroll from
The tomb.
the final room?
Yes.
Uh, Are you trained in the arcane?
Nope.
Then you cannot read it.
Hmm. There are a
Um,
whole bunch of scribbles on this parchment. He shows it to the group. Does anyone
I look
read
at Cayenne.
This? Can anyone read this?
Cayenne looks at it without casting it.
Casting what?
Right.
Can I read this? I'm assuming I can because I know some spells, but I guess it's still worth asking.
Make
Neither of you can straight up read it like someone holding. If someone's like held up like a page or like words in normal language to you, you can normally just read it as long as they're holding it still enough and they're not all shaky hands. Yeah, this is going to require some interpretation, but both of you can figure out that it is some kind of arcane.
Well, it's
Scroll.
magic. Well, it's magical. That's about all I'm getting from it without having to go in depth with it.
I look at Cayenne. I agree. I understand some of it, but I feel like this is something that we would have to sit for a day and try and translate.
Or I could literally take 10 minutes and cast Identify, but the problem is if I actually tried to fully read it might cast if it is actually a spell scroll.
I don't think we need a repeat of me putting the stones
No,
together earlier.
For clarity on the generics of scrolls, casting Identify on a scroll won't necessarily cast it.
Do they need to make
You would effectively identify, like, if it's a standard spell off the list that you like. So say it was one of the ones you knew, you would be able to quickly figure it out, and you'll be like, "Oh, that's the fireball scroll," or something like that. If you were to just randomly identify a arcane scroll like it will tell you some information
Right,
about
yeah.
like what the spell is, but it wouldn't just cast it because you're most likely not performing all the shit to go with it.
Well,
Kai, I have a question.
Although it is
Can I-
recommended not to talk out. Sorry, Mouse. It is recommended not to say it out loud when you are identifying, just in case it's only verbal components needed.
He
No,
who
no,
shall
no,
not
I-
be
I-
named. Sorry.
All right,
I was
Mouse.
going to ask if we can roll an Arcana check to decipher the scroll.
If you are trained in Arcana,
Uh,
so if you are proficient in Arcana,
Then
shit.
you can. then
or
we can
you
read it.
are, or you are yourself are a spellcasting class.
okay, well,
Okay.
I
I'm
am
involved.
proficient in Arcana.
Cayenne and Thorn.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I
Terp's
have.
dying.
I'll just look at Otto. Raise an
Hands!
eyebrow.
I'm a
And then-
spellcaster. I am a spellcaster too.
I raise an eyebrow and just get on with it
Nice.
instead of.
That's
Being
not
so
in canon.
vague.
That's not in.
Oh,
my gosh.
in character.
That's not in character.
Yeah, I said Terp's dying.
Yes, Mouse. I am listening.
So would you three? So Hossein, would you three like to take a shot at it at deciphering this scroll?
Sure. Let's do this.
I'm not actually
Oop.
proficient
I
in
didn't mean to
Arcana,
roll
Right,
twice.
but
okay.
I am a magic user.
So while you're traveling down this corridor, Soho was like, I can't read this. Does anyone know how? Like, are any of you able to figure this out? It's like, it's magic of some kind. Let's try and figure it out. So you all kind of like pause in this corridor.
It's definitely magic.
I
And,
apologize, Faye.
Large dwarf is taking a ball of the room to read it.
Okay. I'm getting rolls for. It didn't auto scroll, so now I've got everybody's all at once. Go me. So
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll twice.
okay,
I
that's fine.
didn't count the first one.
Right. So for those who rolled high enough, I'm just going to say this to everybody because I'm pretty sure you're about to share it with everybody anyway.
Yes.
It is not a spell that anyone is familiar with.
Oh shit! I gotta step away for a minute. My food's here.
Okay. It is a spell that allows a person or a group of people to channel great energy.
That's it.
It requires it's a ritual, and it effectively details what the ritual is needed in order to do so. But that's basically what it does.
Sounds like it could have been used for the arch that we found a little while ago, wouldn't it?
I'd say we keep this information to ourselves. At least I vote for that.
Mm.
Everyone is quiet.
I mean, not like we're going to be able to use.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
it needs
it-
a secondary component. It doesn't look like it's very useful on its own.
Secondary component? Like what?
Something to channel it into.
Like a gate?
Like I
or
said,
just entirely because it's also a ritual spell. Might not be might not be able to instantly cast it.
I'm here.
I said it's a ritual spell. Okay, Foreign, the bit you get, because you rolled more than anyone else.
Okay. What do I understand?
It's not just a so for you, the bits that you understand, you get a bit more. You notice that some of these like runes and writings seem to be ancient dwarvish in nature,
Oh no.
and as such, you get more than it's channeling energy and is a ritual spell. You get it channels energy into people.
Oh.
The reason it's a so basically it will divide whatever energy is being channeled amongst the people in the ritual.
Oh.
so it gives us all an equal share of everything that we put into it?
Hmm.
Doesn't
sound like it.
Guess so. The only way to know is to cast it, and I refuse to do that right now.
Are you still traumatized by you and Cayenne getting zapped?
No, I'd prefer not to use a spell at this point that we are not 100% sure what it actually does.
Fair enough.
Particularly as there may be side effects.
Like blowing up.
No, but there may be
Yes.
more that we don't understand yet.
Yes,
God damn it.
like getting blown up.
No, not like getting blown up.
This one incident is going to be remembered for all eternity.
Yes.
Oh, damn straight.
Can I hold on to this until I can further translate it? Seems
Sure.
to be
I'm not
mostly...
a spellcaster, so probably be a waste for me to have it.
Take note,
Mm.
it's not all dwarfish, it's just some bits of it
No.
seem to be
Yeah.
in.
But still, I only understand. I am the only one who understands ancient dwarvish.
No,
No,
you can probably figure it out. You don't necessarily understand it. It's like
Eh.
me trying to read really old English.
Ye
God.
old
Art thou
English.
some kind of pompous brute?
Verily and forsooth.
I'm sorry, but that was so bad.
You'll Common sucks.
Horatio,
shut
I
up.
knew him. I know. Fuck that. I screwed that up. That line from Hamlet.
I wouldn't worry about it. You're going on a tangent.
Yep.
Yeah. Back to the matter at hand. Yeah. Zoho lets Thorin have the scroll.
I put it away in my not full bag.
And we continue.
Mhm.
Everyone in agreement? We continue?
Right. So after your momentary pause, I need to. You continue down the corridor, and ahead of you, you see a door.
What kind of door?
It is about 15 foot. It's a double door. It spans about 15 foot across
How tall is it?
and is about 20 foot high.
So it's
Alright.
just towering over us.
It's a big stone door.
Is it closed? Open or
looms
closed?
Over,
It is currently closed.
it looms over us menacingly.
I walk up to it and place my ear against it to see if I can hear anything on the other side.
It is cold.
Is ice?
Do I have to roll a perception?
It requires a sacrifice. No, you do not hear anything on the other side. You don't need to roll. It's a big stone carved door.
Can I
It's kind of
push?
plain from this side.
Can I push one leaf of it open a little?
Yep.
Okay. I stick my head through that gap and try to see if there's anything on the other side.
As you peer through, you see a larger, what seems to be like some kind of entrance hall. It's another hall, but more like an entrance. You can't see the far end, but you can see that there are pillars going up on the right hand side, and it appears to be between each pillar seems to be another large door
Hmm.
in similar size but more decorative on this side. And if you look to the left from where you are, you see another set of pillars, and then it kind of like opens out, and you can just see like where it turns, and there's like carved stone wall.
Okay. I relay this information to everybody else and let them know also that it looks like it's a bit more of a grander hall that might have some importance.
Neat.
I squeeze through the gap without
Squeak.
opening the door any further and gesture for everybody else to do the same.
Oh gosh.
I will
You're
remember
missing a
that.
very obvious thing. I am too big to do that.
Then open the door more.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Zaha helps in opening the door more for Otto to get through.
I
Because he is
remind them
not
not
skinny.
to open it all the way, as if there is someone watching or listening for the door, they're gonna wait for it to open all the way.
Gosh.
Then we'll open it enough for Otto to get through.
I proceed into the hall while they're doing that.
Okay, so you proceed into the hall. It is a much grander hall.
Do I see anything nearby? Like any enemies or anything, or anything that potentially
Any
indicate
enemy?
someone? After
As you actually
earlier,
you see a bit more of the decorative carving on the wall to the left, and you can see the doors a bit better that are between the pillars on the opposite side.
Neat.
I'm assuming you've only gone in like 5-10 feet.
yeah, I guess I walk over to the pillar to examine the carvings. They look far too intricate for just a regular old hall in the Dwarven city. I'd like to examine them, please.
Okay, as you examine the carvings in the pillars and whatnot, something seems to be missing. As you like run your fingers across the details and stuff, you realize that these grooves probably had an inlay at some point.
An
Wait a
inlaid?
second.
How big
Well,
is this inlaid?
Uh, you guys are still fiddling with the door while I'm doing
Oh.
this, so
Well,
Mm.
no, but it doesn't take them that long to go through an open door.
yeah. I call Cayenne over.
Yes.
Somebody's been in here. All the inlay and these carvings and in each of the pillars, and it looks like the rest of the room is missing. It's as if someone stripped anything of any gold or valuable material off the columns.
Sounds like thieves to me.
Or just people trying to protect
Yes, but no
what's
one is supposed
theirs.
to have been down here since the city was abandoned.
I mean,
Kai-
we've met plenty of people who are not supposed to be down here.
Kai, does it look like recent or like thousands of years of dust? Or hundreds, I should say.
Considering people aren't really down here, there's not really much dust.
Okay, well then I wouldn't be able to tell.
Can
There's
I
a
tell
slight
if it was recent?
flickering in the corner of your eye.
The fuck? I look.
Yeah.
I follow.
It's Kaite.
Kaite blip.
Is Kayate
I
I
thought
forget the
Kaite wasn't
term.
kidnapped.
No. Yes, Kayate isn't. I was gonna ask, did Kayate just kindle or whatever that term is?
Can't because it's not fire right now.
Well, the only thing I can think of is when they had to leave, they either took as much as they could and everyone else came and collect it was left, or it was left as it was, and you're right, someone came and looted.
Mm.
Maybe we should continue. I wouldn't want to stay here too long if it's been recent.
Agreed.
Well, if it was recent, don't we come this direction?
So, how are we gonna get the door open?
There are multiple doors. Do they have writing on them or over them, Kai?
No, they seem to have like carvings and stuff in them, but they're all just kind of generic grandeur carvings and anything that, as I said, like the pillars, any like details that look like it would have had something inset into it seems to be blank.
Kai, can I roll a perception to see which doors have been opened recently?
Yep.
That's boop, boop. 16.
So from where you come in, 1st
Mhm.
door is closed, second door is closed,
Mm-hmm.
third door seems to be ever so slightly skewed.
Zoho walks over to the third door and
Oh,
pushes it.
while Zoho does this, I would like to see if I can push open the first door and stick my head in to see what's in there without opening it all the way.
First door on the right
Yes.
does not seem to want to open.
Okay. I look around to see if there's a lock or something on the door or some kind of switch or something embedded in the stone nearby, maybe?
There doesn't appear to be any locks or any like keyholes or anything like that.
I try
So-
the second door.
The second door opens. There
I
seems to
stick my head-
be. I know you're going to stick your head in it.
Let
Okay.
Kai finish.
As you look down, it seems to be another corridor that extends further down. You see another door on the right hand side before the extent of your vision sees into the darkness.
What?
There doesn't appear to be any. There seems to be a more simpler hallway like the one you just exited.
Well, I joined
s-
Zoho at this point.
Yeah. What's the third door? Which seems slightly ajar.
Okie dokie. So as you open the door that seems to be slightly ajar, and a crack starts to form between the two.
Crack, crack, crack.
You can make out a slight flickering of light.
Oh, nuts.
And bolts.
Zoho
Uh,
turns to Thorin next to him. puts a finger. Zoho puts a finger to his own lips to remain
I s-
quiet. Then
I
opens the
quietly
door
withdraw my hammer.
slow. Then opens the door a little further. A little more.
I tapped Zoho on the shoulder. I asked Thordrac to change into the bow, just in case this is a little bit of a distance. And when I gestured to Zoho to proceed.
Zoho continues pushing the door open further.
So you're opening the door, and you see there seems to be some sort of I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a torch.
A
Brazier.
lantern?
Brazier.
Brazier?
It's not as big as a brazier.
Mm,
It's like a decorative stone carving, like a what do you call the frigging thing you find the stone busts on?
Oh,
A plinth?
That's the
yeah.
one. Seems to be a plinth with but then the top seems to be like carved into some sort of like container shape, and it has a flickering flame in it.
mm.
I stick my head around the corner of the door and see if I can see anything anything else in the room.
Zoho has currently got his butt in the way because his head is being stuck through the door.
Zoho slowly enters the dark room,
Okay, Zoho
approaching the
enters.
plinth.
Zoho enters the dark room. That's not so dark. So as you enter, you see there's another one on the opposite side to you, and you see there seems to be some old ahead of you. The stone seems to be some kind of old carpet. It's a bit tatty and looks like mud and stuff is being traipsed into it over time. It's lost its luster.
Hmm.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
As I'm behind Zoho, do I see anything else?
Do
in
you
the
currently
room?
have a torch on you, Zoho? Or the
Um,
dark vision thingy?
Trying to remember.
Everybody still had dark vision.
I think everyone's still at dark vision. Faye, can you confirm?
I restarted a torch when we were in the other room. If it took us more than I'm going to assume 30 to 45 minutes, that's out.
Actually, no, what am I doing? I can make this easier. It does have lighting, it's just I can't put the lights exactly. I'll just put lights in a slightly different position.
Hmm.
And that will then
Uh-oh.
help.
Wait. Room lit? Like, can we see
I
this?
think we're getting a map.
That's what he said. The two plinths have light coming from them.
Not what I'm saying. I don't see a map.
Yeah, you
Scroll
haven't gone in the
down.
door yet.
Oh, okay.
Zoho's gone in.
Yeah, I've gone in.
I'm standing in the doorway.
This little bit is all I'm giving you right now, Zoho. Assuming this new feature they implemented is working.
I'm.
Can you see where you are?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't moved anyone else yet. I've only
No,
moved
no, that's fine.
mouse.
That's fine. I just wanted clarification.
I'm going to slowly step into the room now.
Oh yeah. So Foreign's gonna follow Zoho.
Thorn, if that's you, do you see anything? Because I honestly can't see shit.
Well,
Oh, you'll be
I
able
don't.
to see. I'm only giving you this first bit because it's got the carpet on it.
Well, I don't have anything to
Yeah,
go
I
by
haven't
here.
moved you yet. Give me a second.
I know. I'm just letting Mouse know. Oh, sweet fucking. It's all black.
Oi, oi, oi.
Excuse my language.
Goodness.
Okay. That is a really big room that keeps spazzing out every time I try and scroll in. Ah. Oh, come.
So, okay, the blunts are right here, and there's a door.
I'm hoping I can. I'm hoping you can see the right things. You've just come through the door, so if I can give you a bit.
I clicked on the door icon, and I accidentally.
Oh, there is a door. Okay, right. So you see a door icon.
Yeah. I
Okay,
accidentally
I've currently
clicked
got
and
it
was
set locked to stop people doing like little nosy bits. That's why. So you can see like the carpet and whatnot. So you can see the tattered carpet. You can see that it's decorated, and the lights all the lights are working. Yes, so you can see all this. That's good.
Yes.
That means it starts. Is everyone else filing into the room?
Yeah, I can see now.
I kind of want to look
Otto,
around first to
Cayenne,
see if there's anything else to
Isabel.
look at.
What was that, Mouse?
I was asking if the others were falling in aside from Thorn.
Okay.
Sure, if none of the other doors move.
Well, they're not going to move on their own. Right. So who's currently in? So Otto, you're going to have an inspection around before following everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyone else going into the room?
This is a really big space.
Sure.
It's a big- Okay. So Cayenne's coming into the room. Uh,
Oh, so none of the other doors open. That's nice.
No, I'm just checking who's going into the room so I can move them onto the correct thing.
Oh dear Jeebus, no. Holy fuck!
I told you it was a big room.
It is long.
I'm curious to find out what people can see when I do this. So, Rel, are you following as well, or are you nosying with Otto first? Shit.
This space is what I see.
Okay, Kaite follows behind. Oh, that's just that's awkward. That's awkward.
Wait a minute, where's the
No,
elf?
wait, it's not as awkward as I think. I can just move
Where's the
Zyka.
elf?
No. So I'll move Zyka to here, and it's Kaite. So I'll grab Kaite.
Playing
Welcome
catch
to the
cradle, are we?
box. Welcome to the box. Alright, so as the group, like the select group, file into the room. Rel and Otto are currently in the corridor. What is your plan? Not
I
your plan,
am.
their plan.
Well, I want to
The
make
people that haven't gotten into this room yet.
I want to make sure we haven't missed anything important.
Well, so far this is the furthest you've come down. This third door will be like the furthest you've come to so far. The only other one that opened so far is the one before it.
Can I do a general detect magic on anything else, like like for the doors in general, or?
What you mean the spell?
For bulk magic.
Furbog, right? You haven't used that yet today, right?
Nope. I changed it from 2 out of 2 since it's 2 spells in 1.
Which means you can basically. So yeah, you just cast the detect magic
Yep.
Once, as long as you're concentrating, you just got 10 minutes. When you range of 30 feet, so when you first put it on, if you're within range of the door, you'll notice that there's a hint of magic coming through with the light source.
I poke my head to look at the light source real quick.
The light source, as you can see it through the crack in the door. What the hell is you can discern the School of Magic. That's the one. It's evocation.
That
Whatever's
flame is
causing this
evocation.
light is an invocation spell.
That flame
Magic
is an evocation
thing.
spell. Just saying. And I move on.
When you say move on, you mean into the door or check elsewhere?
I'm looking around still in the room to see if I've missed anything.
As you move away from the door, you like the magic kind of like fades out of view, and
Ow.
you can see kind of like in certain spots there seems to be like in the pillars at certain points where the carvings and stuff are. There seems to be like residual magic energy, like like faint leftovers of something that used to be there.
Can I tell what school it was?
Not quite. Not quite from. It's too weak to discern. Other than there was something that had a lot of magic in it here
Okay.
before.
All right.
So, would you like to join the others?
What about the doors? There's nothing with the doors at all.
If you check the door that was open before, you would see the same corridor with another door on the right, and then it fades out of view further down before you see anything else. There is, if you continue down the corridor further than the door that the rest have gone through, there is another door on the right, further down on the right next to it, and then the like area seems to open up more on the left. There's like a final pillar on the left, like marking the corner spot, and then the room turns left.
And nobody checked this?
No, because they found the door on the right first.
I'm gonna quickly just check down the left hall, not like go down the whole thing. Just I want to see what's around the bend.
You're on this page, so let's do a quick shape for you. Right. Am I on the right page to start with? Can you see this line?
I don't see anything other than
Yeah, I'm on the wrong layer. That's
the
probably why.
background. Unless I need to scroll out.
No, I was on the wrong layer. That is why it didn't appear. So
I see something.
my little box.
I
Shape.
see.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. I'm on the right layer now.
I see a tub.
So yeah. So that's the way you came in.
Okay.
One door. Two door. With the corridor coming off.
Odor.
Oops. Accidentally connected the doors together.
Whoops.
Third door. And then this wall on the left seems to have like innate carvings and stuff over it. There is.
And this is the room around the bend?
No. This is where you came in. So, pillars, yada yada yada, and then past this one on the left. Depends on how far you go. It seems to open up more. So it turns left. And oops. Nope. And then it's really, really wide. And on the other side, it's kind of like it's kind of got the whole symmetry thing. And the pattern kind of like continues. There's like a random, if you continue going, there's like a random set of pillars which doesn't seem to have a door for some reason.
Alright,
Shrug.
so they all went through here, am I assuming?
They all went through this third door.
Okay, so here.
This is the other one that opened, but it just seems to be a corridor, and there's like another door on the right down
Okay.
here. Basically, you could assume, based on the layout, that door in that corridor is another connection to whatever room that is.
Yeah. And the corridor that you were talking about is here.
Yeah, does that.
Okay. Yeah.
Goes around to the left. If you
Oh,
want to
it's
go further left, I can tell you.
Yeah, I'm
if-
poking my head around that real quick.
Okay, so you go around to the left. You see basically 2 doors opposite. Two bigger pillars. And then a much larger door.
Oh my.
This one is the fancy door compared to the rest of them.
All right. I'm gonna head back just so I don't lose the group. Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna take a good long look around this room to see if there's anything else magic or anything I would be upset if I missed on the ground or something like that.
Okay. So there's bits of residual magic kind of dotted around on like little bits of pillars and stuff. All the walls kind of like all the walls that don't have doors seem to have like carvings of like dwarves doing dwarf things.
Mm.
You know, like if you went
Oh,
into like one of
wee,
these old houses, that there'll be like looks like a portrait of some dwarf, and then like a bit further down it like there's a scene of some kind of scene. There's like one that's kind of like looks like a scene of like great forges.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Hammers and fire and digging and blacksmithing and stuff like that.
Yeah, just kind of like, look at how fancy we are and how good we are as dwarves.
Hard workers. Yeah. So I don't see anything of value or anything lying around that I could pick up.
No, not in this area.
Okay, I'll return to the group then.
Okay, so, and what's Real doing? Seeing as Kaite went in, but Real might have done something different. Okay, so Real's just being kind of like following Otto around going, what the hell is this weirdo doing? Every now and again, Otto's like, oh, there's something over there. No, it's just residual. Shame.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, this is quite some interesting dwarven painting. I guess they were really good at mining and stuff.
Something.
You're like taking a self tour around this old
You know my character
fancy
too well.
building. So you kind of like spend a couple of minutes, like only a minute or two, while the others kind of like have a general glance around the others, and then eventually we all
Would you
come
say
into
I
this
still had
room.
like 5 minutes left on that magic detect then?
Yeah, you've got like 5 minutes
Okay.
or whatever left. Well, you haven't been half an hour. It's like, let me just have a quick wander,
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. Yeah, just a quick glance.
and I now need to go. Everyone should now be in this room, and I shall,
I see nothing but blackness.
if I remember right. Who? I just need to grab the tokens. That's what I'm missing. Auto and real layers token.
whole,
There
like-
we go.
Wait a minute. Weren't there 6 of us?
You turn around. There's the other two.
Oh. Never
It's
mind.
okay. Right. Who's taking the frontal position?
I am.
Okay. You have the honor of clicking the door icon.
Hey guys, I found a pretty big door back there. Maybe we should check it out later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's pretty in here.
Later.
this is a great hole. This is kind of terrifying.
You're
Uh-oh.
familiar with this room, Thorin?
Only the idea of what it is.
Hey Josh, this room has been reinforced by Bifrost.
Oh, real funny. Is this actual fresh fruit I'm looking at, Kai? Because that is suspiciously what that looks like.
I can't be perfectly accurate because this is a map something else I have. So that would normally be flowers.
I'm guessing it's
For
just
the
an
sake
extra-
of this, they are stone flowers. As in carvings.
I proceed over to the other side because there's something on the table, and I am curious.
Something's up with my lighting. I don't know if it's working correctly or not, but it's kind of chopping off some of the tables.
Cayenne,
Ah.
Israel,
Oh, hang on.
you
Like,
two
right
gotta see
now-
this.
Hang on a minute.
The shadow's like
I dragged
this.
these
Holy
from
crap! it's
token
big.
layer, so I need to just increase these numbers. Because you still have the dark vision thingy. This is a bit experimental with the lighting still because we're trying new methods of.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna ignore the table.
All right, I'm seeing a little.
And
bit better.
also, there's light sources dotted in this room, so they should be updating. So if there's corners or odd corners and stuff, they may cause a bit of a.
Oh no, Zyka has lag.
Is this supposed to be this shape?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay.
Curves around.
All right. I just wanted to make sure it's
Micah
correct.
has lag. So it is the lighting. If I just go.
Also, sorry, that's always my default ask. I'm sorry.
You also have two fingers at the same time, which probably.
Does not help.
Oh yeah.
I can do that for now. Maybe it's a bit better.
And I'll be quickly right back.
Yeah, the wall the if you're wondering why the curves there, it's because the maps, the walls and stuff are like off, like angled for the imagery.
Yeah. I
So
understand.
it's like if it just goes to black, it's because it's just lining up with the top of the wall.
It's a hammer shape,
Hmm.
kind of.
Yeah. For those who went that way, there does seem to be some kind of leftover food.
How fresh is
Uh,
it? I did
Can
go
I
that way.
can we check to see if it's still warm?
It's not warm.
Is it molding?
No.
Curious.
I
Someone's
slowly
been
proceed up
here,
the
if not
hall.
recently. Thorin, don't wander off too far. And he sees Rill doing the exact same thing, and he just no one listens.
I'm going to keep going.
Hold on. Slow down. This is a long
Okay.
room. I need to keep tabs on everybody.
Well, let me tell you.
You are currently allowed to go as far as the staircase ahead of you. No further, please. Otherwise, I'm going to lose track.
I proceed to the staircase.
So,
It looks like a throne room. Or a very long hall to Valhalla.
yes, you are all dead now.
If only it was that simple.
So, yes, tables on the left have leftover food. It's cold, but it's not moldy. On the right-hand side, it seems to be a table with some random empty cups. Uh, duh, 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 duh.
Zoom.
As Farin walks down the hallway, he notices there's more tables. There's more plimps with flickering lights.
Fire.
Where
The food is
it?
cold, and yet the flames are still burning.
I still have the crossbow in hand here. I am not taking a chance.
Cayenne's just standing in the middle of everywhere.
Yeah, we're kind of waiting for Cayenne, aren't we?
Not just Cayenne, buddy. That's all you can see, but there are more people around the corner.
Yes, if I said I'd be right back.
Ah.
There seems to be a old, worn-out, lackluster carpet running down. Definitely was red at some point.
Achoo! Achoo!
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Ow.
Zaka, I'm sorry, but I'm forgetful. You know this. We could go over it 10,000 times and I will forget.
Can I proceed up the stairs?
Chill.
Is that for everyone? Keep up. Anyone? Everyone just walking down the corridor.
My board just refreshed.
Your board refreshed. What the fuck?
I examine everything.
Everything went white.
Oh.
Oof.
That's a new one. When you say board, you mean all of Roll20 just went white?
And suddenly there's no light. What the fuck?
That's well fucking weird.
Du-du-du-du.
Uh,
I duck under this table.
The horrible thing is this new. I'm wondering if this new feature, because last time you lagged, and I changed a bunch of settings and it got better. Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I
been a
honestly
while.
don't remember.
Okay. But then they implemented a new setting, which is to do with light, which is attached to the lighting. So I'm wondering if that's what's causing it. But I'm not sure why everything would suddenly go white, because that would be like everything deloaded and then reloaded for some reason.
Me.
Well, I mean, in the cog wheel for the Roll20, there's enable animate graphics and a bunch of other stuff. Maybe Second needs to turn something off.
Dice options should have been disabled.
No, it's like enable
Let's not,
animate.
let's not look to get the gift lag list in the mouth and keep going.
Yeah. Where's Dicky?
Right. So we as a group head down the corridor. Okay, everyone's together. You can go a bit further now. Let's see. So as you head up these stairs and into this room,
There are doors to my left and right.
you can yes, there's a door on the left, a door on the right, and
I'd like to see if I can open the one on the left.
As you open the one on the left, that leads into another corridor. It seems to go straight ahead and left. This seems to be like on the corner.
Hmm.
And I need to waddle around because I can't see for shit.
I
Wait,
proceed to
have
the,
I? Did I forget to update this? I did.
I can only see up to this block.
Yes, I did forget to update that one. Better.
I
Fix-
proceed.
Yeah, I can see.
Right, hang on. Slow down, Foreign. You can't go from point A to point B
I think
Okay.
that's real.
instantaneously.
Whoa.
Dude.
Then I will.
Real was over there
Absolutely.
first, so we'll do real what Real wants to do first.
I'll just go
You
back
went
to the
left,
middle.
Real went right.
Okay,
Kaya,
to
you should
desk.
probably stop there for a moment.
Yeah, I'm going to the desk.
Holy sh!
I'm gonna go
Real
to the
tele-
scrolls when I
So,
when it's my turn.
if you open this door, Real, there is this is connected to another room.
Real went to the right, I think, or the left instead of the right.
No, she went to the right.
No, she went to the right, you went to the left. There's
Ow.
another small room connected to this one.
Oh, that's an issue.
Shush, this is why I told you to stop. There's a small room on this side, and it seems to like have like tables on either side, and then just leads to another similar door. There's not much to it. It looks like some kind of like mini entranceway people can like exchange stuff in or something. Right. So, as people pass these pillars, you can hear some kind of chattering in the distance.
Hmm?
Small voices. Not you, Soho. You haven't
Oh.
gone past the pillars yet.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely.
I have
That's
a
where they
Kaite
ended up.
following me.
Oh, come on. As if we didn't have enough trouble with them.
I'm looking at the what? Oh shit. I'm gonna look at the scrolls.
I'm looking at that. Wait, what? Oh shit.
I'm gonna look at the scrolls because I wasn't paying attention in front of me. I saw
They are
scrolls
in-
and immediately beeline for them.
Oh, come on. Oh,
They're written
no.
in Dwarvish.
Sorry?
They're in Dwarvish.
I'm gonna pocket some of them and read them later. Or most of them, I guess.
Okay.
I
Chloe
pretend-
being chewed. Right. Okay. So Kyan, you headed over to this table, and as you got to
What?
this table, and you started looking at this pile of paperwork. To off to the side, you think you heard something, and you looked up.
Oh no.
What is it, Kaite?
Snorts and trots off.
Oh?
Zoho just sneaks over to this pillar and hides behind it.
All right. So upon noticing the thing, Zoho, you're trying to sneak. I would like you to roll a stealth check, please.
Stealth check. Oh,
I'm gonna
That's not
notice Zoho trying to attempt to be stealthy around me as I turned around to see where Kaite went because it was nibbling my ankle. He was nibbling my ankle.
Gee.
Cheat. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hard to tell gender.
The one voice stops.
Shit.
And glances over towards where Zoho is hiding behind a pillar.
I'm gonna also sneak, but towards Zoho.
Then there's a few more words exchanged.
And then when I'm near
Oh
him,
no.
while we're both still trying to snake,
If you're trying to sneak, you need to roll a stealth check too.
I am going to. Ah, shit, my stealth bonus is 0. Yeah! Ah, crap.
I am.
Right, who here understands Draconic?
I do.
two. Of the, actually, three.
forget. Hold
The
on.
entire right side of the map.
That is correct.
You hear the words, "It's them."
Ah,
I let out a curse in Dwarvish, and was like, "It's those damn kobolds!"
And
Cayenne
I
just-
pop
Cayenne
this
just-
before we start.
Cayenne just playful. That's gonna be.
Plus 10 to stealth.
I have no spells left.
Me and Cayenne are behind walls, so they did not see us.
No,
Kaya,
They saw us
Kaya-
approach the. They saw us.
I'm on the
approach?
right.
Yes. Do you know what range this is?
It's got nothing to do with range.
Within 30 feet.
Range self.
Range itself, the
Oh,
area
30
of
feet. Okay, okay.
radius 30.
All
You
right.
feet.
So it's just the 3 of us then. Sorry.
And you also have to, if you're gonna, I'm just gonna point out that it's usually best to cast those in advance. But hey,
I was going to.
Guy, can I just give him a bit of advice?
Before you tried to stealth, you tried to roll stealth turret.
and before you decided to move your token up,
Okay.
we don't retcon these things. You can cast it still if you don't want to cast it, you don't have to cast it.
No.
If you want to cast it, you can cast it.
No, I'm not
It's
gonna
up to you.
cast it.
Okay,
They already know we're here anyway.
exactly.
shit,
Stab.
I gotta read the effects.
And you hear another one say, "Wait. Hey, come." And I can't even remember all the voices. They're all kind of squeaky.
What do you
They're
mean they're all kind of
kobolds.
mouse?
They had a child.
Oh shit.
Oh no! Oh, the text box popped up by accident.
Wait, they have the child. The child is here again.
Oh, gosh.
Wait. I shall speak to them.
Thank fuck. We might not have to battle.
Let's
Come
hope.
tall ones. You have
Uh,
questions.
Zoho slowly walks out from behind the pillar. His sword isn't drawn. He just comes out of sight. Comes into their sight.
I put the crossbow away before stepping out.
Oh, I'm remain hiding behind the pillar. I don't give.
I'm technically a kobold.
Oh, shut up.
Wait,
Don't-
there's more. It's fine. They all come.
Oh.
I must state, I am not. Do you understand what I am saying?
What language are you speaking?
Common.
And which one are you speaking to?
Whoever was speaking,
They
Oh.
were all speaking.
whoever told them to approach.
Have they been speaking in Draconic or Common, Kai?
What they've been saying is in Draconic.
Oh,
The one at the back goes, yes.
neat.
You
We are
have
not
the boring
intruders.
tongue.
Boring tongue.
The boring.
I responded draconic. Not everybody speaks the language of dragons. Myself, and I point at Cayenne and Azrael, all speak the language.
Would like to point out that Azrael is currently behind a pillar and not wanting to go out.
Me neither.
Yes,
It's a little...
they haven't.
It's
No,
too
they
late now.
haven't seen you. They haven't seen them. These ones tried to be sneaky, draw their attention, and then these ones just went, okay, we'll just stand here.
Well, it's too late. I just pointed.
You
at them
revealed
anyway.
yourself.
Thorin.
I look at Zoho. I think it's best if they're willing to talk that we be honest here.
Yes, but
I held up a finger. Let's hear what they have to ask.
very well.
Come
We are-
closer. All of you. Okay.
All of
Well, it's a little late to back up now. They know we're all here.
fine.
Well, the ones they know of.
Well, I did point at Cayenne.
Real and Cayenne, you're not necessarily forced to at this point. You're going to not pay attention to foreign stupidity at this moment.
I just whisper. Or an elf is the real. What do we trust them with talking to them specifically? The dumb short one.
Are you calling Thorin dumb and short? That's
You
a horrible-
You're
can't
not hearing this.
understand
It's
it.
being whispered. Yeah, it's being whispered in an Elvish.
Stop metagame.
Eh.
Come closer. Bring the child.
I raise an eyebrow.
That's to Otto, by the way. They know you're there.
Yeah, they know you're there, Otto.
Fine.
They also see Kaite next to you.
Ah.
Is there a reason you need Kaite?
Ow.
What's that behind him?
It's a chair.
No. Behind the that looks like gold. A lot of it.
Otto, control yourself.
I don't have it. I'm not saying that in.
I know.
In character.
Otto doesn't give a
Chirp-
shit about
Chirp
gold.
does have an auto voice. Thank you, Ototo.
Eh.
Right. So, child, come here.
Okay. Ooh, that's-
Reviews.
Did none of you teach child the normal, boring tongue?
I
Uh,
honestly didn't think it was possible to teach her common.
I look at the leader and just she understands, but she chooses to do as she pleases. There's nothing we can do to change that, and I wouldn't try.
Okay, so
Honestly, we. Sorry.
changing to Draconic, he goes again. Child, come here. We must know which you are.
Zoho
Oh.
looks over to Kaite. It's alright, Kaite.
I look
No,
at
wait.
Zoho. Are you trying to make things work? Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. Nope.
I am as I am. To be anyone else, I would not be me.
I just raised both eyebrows and I'm like, shit.
I am as I am to be. Yes, I am who I am. But I wish to see who you are.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's telling the truth? No way, I can't understand him. Eh.
There doesn't
Okay.
seem to be anything threatening in like how it's like talking to Kaite. It's just like a general, very general like voice.
Zoho
There's like
gestures to
you
Kaite.
there's no like discernible like
Inflection.
vicious intent or anything like that.
That just makes me
To
more
you,
nervous.
to him, Kaite just seems to be a child.
You're right. No harm nor plan to capture me.
My word? Unless necessary.
Oh.
And who is your sister?
I take a step back next to Otto and Zoho at this point. Oh.
He starts looking around the room.
Uh,
Zoho just stares ahead.
I whisper to Zoho what's going on.
Well, are you just relying on your passive, or are you actually hiding behind this pillar right now?
That's a bad phrase.
I'm just going to up my passive by 10 while I'm paying attention because I hear what the fuck's going on. So, what is your stealth at the moment? Not including the pass without trace. What's your stealth mod? Okay, so you're at
Plus 15.
25 passive. Oh, oh boy. Let's have a look. Okay. He looks around. He doesn't see you.
that affects up to me.
All effects up to you.
Choice.
Yeah, that's true.
We're kind of out in the open. If we all of a sudden poofed.
Oh
That
no,
would
it's
be
not. It's
rude.
not that. It's just passive. If we wanted to go hide again, we could still use it, technically.
It's no, it gets don't.
Oh,
I'm not going to explain it now because stealth
okay.
rules are actually really fucking complicated to do
All right,
right.
fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
So you are currently alone with these. Surely you have not bonded to them.
I raise an eyebrow. None of the three of us are female.
Zoho is just standing there, listen to them.
I do this in
I
Draconic.
assume when they're talking in Draconic, it sounds more like snarls and rumbling. I don't know.
Oh no.
He doesn't understand it.
We'll have to come to a decision on that at a later date. You are never alone. So are you bonded?
Oh boy.
He looks confused. It is rare that there would be two. But to be bound to one another?
Thorn, what did he say?
I whisper just back to Zoho what's going on. It's like, shh. I don't think Real wants to be known. Cayenne also disappeared. While he's waiting for an answer, I decide. Ooh. Oh. I decide to ask him what he means by bonded.
They choose. You should know.
I'm a dwarf and not of the city in this mountain. Any such information would only be known by those who live here or know of this place. If you'd pardon my ignorance.
So you are.
I am not of this of this mountain. I am a dwarf, but not from here.
Cayenne utterly confused from the entire situation that she's
You
here.
should not be
in.
here then.
I
You
am
are
not
not
here
one
by.
of the selection.
What?
I am not here by choice,
The fuck?
but by necessity. And at that, I would never have intruded upon the old city, such as it is, willingly.
We seek a way out. But before that, we need to find.
I
And
poke Zoho before he can get any further. We need to
Okay.
find another dwarf who has disappeared, but nothing more than that. Once we find her, we leave, or we wish to leave the mountain.
He looks a little confused to why you're here. Looks back to Kaite. Why do you travel with these? Why not with your bonded?
Zoho just rubs his arm where he got poked. Just chooses to remain silent for now.
I lean over and whisper to Zoho, ever so quietly. I feel like telling them what we're looking for, aside from Eulendric, is a very
Yeah.
dangerous thing.
Ugh.
I was merely trying to ask if they knew a way out. That's all.
I look at Zoho. I think we're in far over our heads now. Don't. Let's not ask any more questions. I feel like we might cause a problem. Ow. Question. Really? Oh, thanks for putting me on the spot. That's nice.
Yeah, well, you seem to be in the position of taking charge, so yeah, go for it.
Yes, go right ahead, Thorin. Take
Stout one.
charge.
Why do you travel with this child?
Well,
He looks a bit
My-
more serious now.
my answer is the same as hers because her sister chooses to travel with us, as her quest is the same. Beyond that,
So-
I couldn't tell you any more reason without you speaking to her sister as is.
So where is she? Why is she not here if they are both traveling with you? Are you a failure?
I raised an eyebrow. A failure I am not. However, if she so chooses to reveal herself at any time and place, she so chooses to. If
Did
not,
Zoho hear the word failure?
Yeah, is he currently speaking in common or not?
I am
Seriously.
speaking in
No,
Draconic still.
when he's referring to Thorin, he's doing the
Draconic.
boring tongue.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, Zoho hears the word failure and tenses ever so slightly.
You interrupted where I was at.
All,
But if
all
you
you
were-
can hear from Otto is him musing when he hears the word failure.
I step on Otto's toe while I continue. And then addresses the leader. When she chooses to reveal herself, she chooses to reveal herself. If she does not, she does not. I am neither her master nor her caretaker.
Trust me, we tried.
I look at Zoho. There is no point in forcing this if she wishes to remain unseen and unheard. The child has answered you as best she can, and I can no more answer that question than the child will. That
Well, I
being
mean-
said, the dwarf that we seek, her name is Elandric, disappeared a while earlier, and we have not seen her since.
That is not important right now. What is important is why you common folk would be here with a child. What is important is who the child belongs to.
I shrug.
Is there
All I
ways
know
to
is
get
that
out of
they
here?
came from a village that is just outside this mountain. Beyond that, I don't know anything else. And as for, like I said, while we were here, not by choice. I had a debt to be paid that involved coming down into the mines and no further. But as there was a cave in and a collapse, we were forced to come down here into the old city. Now we seek a way out. And our lost companion. I shrug. And, well,
Those matters
Yeah.
can come later.
Mm,
Why do the younglings always make things hard?
Zoho shrugs. Your guess is as good as mine.
I just look at Zoho and then look back at the
What?
leader and respond
I'm
in
being
Draconic.
serious.
I apologize. I don't think he understands the gravity of the situation. I do
Gra-
this in Draconic, by the way.
The
Or sorry,
gravity of the situation is that you have come here as not one selected with a child. A child that should also not be here. Or at least that is what I believe, seeing as I cannot examine them and they refuse to come. Also, I think they're a little too small.
I I decide to ask a question. Is this
Oh
the
boy.
heart of the mountain? Is that why you were here?
The heart of the mountain.
I
Which
Don't-
mountain? The heart of the mountain is what they called them a long time ago.
They?
I look at the leader. Nobody within the Dwarven city even knows what the heart of the mountain is any longer.
Zoho
It's
glances
lost
to his right,
knowledge.
sees Azrael step out.
This one panics, pulls up his spear, and starts pointing it towards Azrael.
Wait!
Hold! She's a friend.
Uh, I look at Rill.
Put that down.
She
Real's currently
seeks.
wearing an eye patch, yes?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Real's not
Oh.
wearing an eye patch right now. Okay.
So yeah, both her eyes.
Okay, hang on. Let me roll a thing then.
Oh dear. This
Okay, doesn't
motherfucker.
notice.
That's good.
He notices you, he doesn't notice details. There is very little I can tell you, unless you are the selected. You. Who are you?
This is Azrael. I'll let her speak for herself. Ooh.
He looks confused.
She is bonded to her. I point to
Zoho
Kayate and then point back
nods
to
his head to
Azrael.
Kaete.
Ow.
Oh dear, someone has not taught you well.
Hey,
You
Kai.
thought I thought you were rarer than you are. I thought you had a sibling, not bonded as sibling.
I glance over as
Bonded
Kayate
like sibling, but not
kicks
sibling.
across.
As they all just have their eyes on Azrael, I just sneak over here and
I
hide behind people.
I poke Zoho.
Can you make a stealth check, please, if you're moving?
Do I get the +10?
Should still.
Depends on what Rill did with the casting of it.
Real, do I get the +10?
Really?
Yes. Please.
Why?
Damn it! I half expected.
26!
I half expected. I ain't no helicopter, Papa. Sink or swim, bitch.
Okay, they still have no issue then. Cheeky fuckers. So, yeah, very complicated. To you, I can speak. To you,
No, I'm
not sure. To you, definitely
I
not.
think I'm the one she's talking to.
No. She's talking to me. I'm joking.
Wait.
Is this in Draconic, by the way, or Common?
Well, it depends on who is. When he was saying to you he can speak, he's doing it in Draconic to Kayate. To the rest, it's just boring tongue.
What do you mean by that?
You are not selected.
What do you mean by selected?
If you were selected, you would know.
I look at Zoho. I don't think we're going to get more of an answer than that.
All right, I don't have that spell because I have the other thing. Okay. Wait, can I see him? I'm pretty sure I can see him. Dude.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm wondering. Why
Surface level. Surface level.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Range
does-
30
he
feet.
does-
He is
he-
outside of 30 feet. He is
Oh, it is.
55
Damn
feet
it! I thought it was
away.
60. Never mind.
Yeah.
He is 55 feet from you. You have to get a lot closer, Vay.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was 60 for some reason.
A
What?
lot of things are kind of around 60.
Maybe you.
Right. There's until I know of where you come from. There's not much I can tell you. I also cannot tell you unless you ask me questions that I can answer. And if you're not selected at all, then I can neither tell or answer questions related to the matters.
So, in other words, you can only speak with Kaite.
Yes.
If I may be so bold as to ask, what is the reason that you all are down here?
I have been placed in charge of the seat.
The seat?
Yes.
And its purpose?
That the one on the seat is the representative.
Representative?
What do you represent? Or who do you represent then?
Checking my notes, gotta scroll up a bit. And try not to butcher this.
Oh, so basically you're going, it's confusing, so I have to try and not make this more confusing.
I am the representative of Kiat.
Would I recognize that name?
Actually, no, wait, is that the... No, I got the wrong name.
What?
Oh no, that's the wrong name.
What's
It
the-
will still be fine when I explain it to the correct people.
Oh.
Where did I... Oh, gotta scroll up more. That is why I've got them in the wrong order. I am the representative of Kia.
Again, would I
PR.
recognize this
Um,
name?
Rel and Kaite should know that name.
Nobody else?
Nobody else. Nobody
Uh,
else would recognize either name.
What
Rel
about
and
this?
Kaite should know that that's the other name's mother.
Soho's confused.
And who, may I ask, is Kiar? For surely it is someone of importance. At least it sounds like it. I am addressing the leader right now, the representative of Kiar.
And second typing.
Oh.
Partly for notes. Partly for notes and partly for reference later, so I don't fuck it up again.
Someone is happy. My question still stands. Who is Kiar?
Zoho just
Eh.
looks over at Azrael, clapping her hands excitedly. It's just confused.
Kia is what you know as the heart.
Is
That is all
Kiara?
I will say.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm staying there. Ignore that movement.
I look at Azrael's reaction and Kayate's. I kind of thought so.
What?
it, I think I. You're not specifying if you're saying this in common or draconic, by the way.
Was he talking to you?
No, Azrael.
Oh, real.
I was assuming draconic.
Yeah, so am I.
Everything that she has said in italics has been draconic.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just to clarify for everybody's
No,
everybody.
actions have usually been with the slash me
Me.
action.
Okay.
Yeah, so the slash. Trying to remember
Sla-
to order it.
Slash me has been action.
Like it's gonna be
Yes.
better at describing this than me at this moment in time, because I'm currently
Uh,
looking at the notes.
Look at Azrael. Does this have anything to do with that red scale, perhaps? Again, in draconic. Because I don't know how to do italics in the chat.
Oh,
Okay.
Azrael has the dragon scale out.
I decide to ask a question due to Kayate's reaction. Does the scale have something to do with Kayate or the name some family member or something? Judging or someone you know? That only seems logical from your reaction to the name. Okay, so mother, grandmother, grandfather, father, something like that.
Don't.
um, uh, I stop and think about it for a sec, and I'm almost astounded, and then I remember dragons have very long lives.
And Zoho is not understanding anything they're saying.
Hmm. Why? I point to the leader. Why don't you tell them? Maybe you might get somewhere.
Tell them what? You asked who I represent. I said, you don't
Yes.
even know your past. You are also not selected. There is very limited I can say to you.
Oh, geez, that's an interesting spelling. I'm gonna step around everybody and kneel down in front of Kayate because. So that's why you wanted the scale. maybe I could incorporate it into the armor I'm going to make you. But that's for further uh that's for future discussion. For now, I think you should at least tell them the truth. But maybe not tell them about the scale. I don't think they need to know that.
I think they know about the scale.
There.
Seeing as you've
Yeah.
been discussing it.
Quietly discussing it. I haven't been very
Draconic?
loud of yes, but still quietly. Otherwise they would comment about the fact that uh the whole lineage thing. That would be kind of important to them.
Yes and no.
Mm,
Uh I look at Kayate. Maybe you should let him test you. I promise we won't let anything happen. I I tap the hammer at my belt. I will do my best.
snarl.
All I'm asking is that you trust us not to let anything bad happen.
Okay. He glances down at the dragon. That's it down at Kaite. I'd be the first.
Well, it's in
I'd be the
Draconic
first to
still,
reach. Yeah,
so you still don't
trust us.
understand.
I'd be the first to reach you should they have any ill intentions. But right now, I sense nothing. And I've had my eyes trained on them this whole time.
Well, I respond to Kaite's robo growl. In Draconic. I can't make that armor for you if anything happens to you. So take that as my promise, and if that's not good enough, then I give you my oath as a dwarf that nothing will happen. I step back around to the other side of Otto and watch.
Zoho continues. Looking at the kobolds carefully.
Are you going to approach? Yeah. Yes, come here. I will inspect you.
I step. I'm gonna
I
step
will
forward.
find you. Not you.
Not you.
No, I'm just stepping up next to Azrael right now.
I grab his shoulder and yank him back.
Said like Brock. Not you.
Uh-huh.
Let our house fall. He's talking to the stupid one standing in the way. Come. So as you approach him, he kind of kneels down. He doesn't really have to kneel down that far.
Okay, that's interesting to say the least.
And he kind of stares into Kaite. And he puts out his hand. To place on her head.
Kaite is 4'3".
Oh, so she is like
Long. Actually, I'm not sure whether she's saying 4'3" to like shoulder or whether she's talking length at this point.
It'd probably be length.
Could be shoulder. She's been slowly growing this entire time.
Slowly.
By the way, Kaitai's slowly growing, but it's that awkward rate where it's happening fast, but not fast enough that people that are constantly with her are noticing yet.
It's not discernible by like watching her over the course
If
of
you,
like a couple
it's
of
like
hours.
if you didn't see her for like a week and then you came back, you'd be like, hang on a minute, something seems a bit changed. Like, did you change your hair? What's going on? But
Yeah,
because
man,
you've
she
been here
doesn't.
the entire time, you don't know. No,
Mm.
notice it. So he places his hand on her head. He has a staff in his other hand, and and the top begins to glow. And as the staff glows, he kind of smiles, and then he frowns. Then he takes his hand back and looks at her and goes, "This is both good news and bad. This is not expected." Come with me. And you too. Points to Azrael.
What is he saying?
I stopped Zoho. He's not doing anything. He's telling them something.
He's going to lead you through this door at the back. I do not have a room just for this. I am going to have to drag Zyker out for a minute or two. So feel free to entertain the chat and don't cause too much trouble.
Do I need to roll another stealth before you leave?
If you're moving slow enough, you don't have to roll.
Cool, great. I'm going as slow as I can, so
Are
Eh.
you trying to sneak out of the room?
I'm trying to see if someone's up here.
No, there's no one up there. They're going through the door at the. There's a door on the
Yeah,
lower
there's
level.
a door.
Right, Zyka, I'm going to pinch you into random hangout room. If you may follow, please.
Hmm. Might as well make ourselves comfortable. And so Zoho just plops down on his butt and crosses his legs.
Is it really that easy for all you monks to just sit and meditate?
We can meditate pretty much anywhere. When I was at the monastery, I learned many things: diligence, patience, temperance.
I guess it's more than I've had to learn, though. Diligence, patience, and temperance when I'm at the forge. Most definitely. Especially when I'm trying to build something new, like and invent something. Unfortunately,
More
it is
importantly, we were taught to always to keep an open mind, see the bigger picture, to understand that it's not just about us, but the world at large. Though it seems recently I've been neglecting those teachings.
I'm gonna sit down and in front of Zoho and try and sit cross-legged as well, but we'll see what happens.
Mm.
Oh, come on. How come I can't rotate? There we go.
Failure is a necessity. I understand that. Doesn't mean I'm not immune to its sting.
I chuckle as I sit down across from Zoho. Trust me, when you try and invent things, failure is a regular occurrence.
Like stuff blowing up in your face.
Yes, I suppose so. I mean, it does happen.
Hmm.
Though, there's other, sometimes better, sometimes more horrible things.
Mm.
Unfortunately, sometimes things like to, well, they like to break or shatter. Maybe sometimes
You test
electrocute you
you test an
unexpectedly.
invention's endurance to see how much damage it can take before it breaks. Is that
Eh,
what you test?
when it calls for it, some inventions you have to because they're meant to do a hard task. Others you test to see if they'll actually perform what they were made for by continuously using them until they break or damage. And then you try to find ways to fix or improve upon them so that they don't.
Mm.
And others, well, others you don't mess around with because you either can't remember how you put it all together, and so you don't know how to replicate it, or it's too dangerous to actually test and better to destroy and destroy any diagrams, sketches, or notes that you've made.
Mm.
Meanwhile, for the players and or just the stream, I found a pile of books. I think I don't know yet.
Mm. It sounds similar to when I studied martial arts at the monastery. We we trained from morning till dusk, only stopping when we are exhausted or when there's food ready. We continue to do
Glorious
this
food.
we continue to do this constantly, consistently, even when our muscles ached and our bones cracked. We continue to train, honing ourselves, our
Ah,
senses, our our senses, our forms, improving
unfortunate,
ourselves.
un- unfortunately, when I get into the mood when I'm inventing, I forget about even the most basic of needs: sleep, food, drink.
Using the restroom.
Wow, that too, and any other physical discomfort. You become so enthralled by what you're doing that you forget about the passage of time unless someone else comes along and interrupts you. And then sometimes you become distracted or pulled away from what you're doing, and when you come back to it, you struggle to remember where you were.
Mm,
Horrible habit, I'll admit, but
mm,
sometimes it's worthwhile when you come up with something exceptionally good.
yes.
Though neglecting yourself is never good, of course.
Yes, that is true. He looks away.
What's the
I have
matter?
to wonder how the others at the monastery are doing. When I departed, I must admit I did under the cover of night. My only hope is that the Grandmaster explained to them where I went. If not, he pauses. Then his expression turns nervous. Then I'm afraid of being visited by a certain someone. And he starts rubbing his hands nervously.
What is there? Was there a lady you liked at the monastery, or perhaps someone you were afraid of bringing you back?
He immediately waves his hands. No, 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 no. It was nothing like that.
I just smile. It seems like there was a lady at the monastery.
Yes, but it wasn't like that. We weren't romantically involved. Certainly not. And his cheeks are
Doth
blushing.
doth protesteth too much,
I am being
dear
quite
Zoho.
I am being quite serious, Thorin Ironsbane.
I let out a hearty laugh.
She.
And then reach over and pat Zoho on the shoulder. Trust me, my friend. If she likes you, and she most certainly seems to, judging from your reactions, there won't be any problems.
Thorin, it's not like that. And if she does see me again, she would most likely try to kill me on the spot, then heal me, then try to kill me again.
Big oof there, bud. Big oof.
But what a lovely way to start a relationship, isn't it?
Again, it's not like that. She's more like a sister.
I look at Zoho's face. I think not. Your emotions, your voice, even the way you're blushing on your face tells me otherwise. And while I may not be the
The
best,
blushing would only be of embarrassment, Thorin. Do not misunderstand.
would you like to hold Thordrak and say that again?
Please do not.
Ow. Cracked my knuckles and that actually hurt.
I still stand firmly by what I said. If you ever see a Kalashtar woman with dark blue hair approach you and ask me where I am, do not tell her. Once she has me in her sights, she will pursue me to the ends of the earth. I know this. I know this from experience. He shudders.
That would be interesting to watch.
Those dreams of hide and seek at the monastery.
You know, I could always delay her and try and get Thordrak's help, just to make it a little easier for you.
I don't. If you wish to try and get torched for it, be my guest.
I just chuckle heartily again. Come, my friend, you're young. There's still plenty of time to
I'm
find
not
a
that
woman.
young. I'm in my mid-20s.
We have returned.
Oh
You
god, you're a
also
robot.
brought robot with you.
Okay, give it a second. Discord, please.
Discord.
It sounds like you're talking through a snowy TV.
Sounds like I'm talking through a snowy TV.
Should we all flee and come
Yeah.
back into the room?
No, I'll just restart. It might be that.
Kai just missed a very interesting conversation.
Any better?
Yep, that's better.
Better.
That's a lot better.
Well, he has a VOD to go listen into that entire
That
conversation.
entire conversation was perfect.
I just want to, for the time being, want to know what the topic of the conversation was. And did you do anything stupid?
Zoho's
no.
time in the monastery, and also someone he knows for his past, and warned Thorin about.
Let's be honest. The way you discussed her makes it sound like she was a love interest, but that she
No.
will. Kick
Oh,
your
I will need to
ass.
find this out later. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the VOD. Let's see. That was roughly 1:30 to 2 hours.
So Kai,
Okay. I'll try to
second
remember that.
second question I have: is this an actual window, and did I hear anything?
It's an illusion to make
Damn.
the room look pretty.
Damn. Okay, are these actually books?
Yes, there is a random pile of books. They're all in
Sweet.
Draconic.
Oh, cool! I can read them.
They just seem to be like random story books and whatnot. There's nothing spectacular about them. It might be something he's been reading to pass time.
It's important to them because their minds are like so basic they can only read like children's stories.
Kyan just flips an imaginary table and just comes over here and sits on the stairs.
Okay.
Out of
So
sight.
you do whatever your conversation was, and then this dude whose name I forgot to tell Zyka. His name is Tac Tac.
Okay.
He leads you back out.
Did you just
And
steal a
comes to-
name and change it just slightly?
Maybe.
Tac Tac and the power of jujubes.
No.
I wasn't feeling very inventive at the time I was doing this one. So yes, he turns with Rill and Kaite. They appear to be unharmed for everyone's, I'm hoping, relief.
Zoho sees them return and gets up from where he was sitting on the stone floor.
Otto was pretty much zoned out. He just clocks in again.
Oh,
So he returns.
We
They are
fine.
fine. Right. So you wanted a way out. What was the other thing?
Our
We s-
companion, a missing dwarfen companion.
female dwarf. Might be a little grumpy. He looks at Thorin. Is that a correct word to describe Elandric? Grumpy?
Yes. Whether I like it or not.
Furious as 1,000 suns. Take that how you will.
So, what does she look like?
I describe her in full.
He goes. He goes, tells these three. It's not like, I'll be fine. Please go find out anything. And they kind of head off.
Did we
It
forget
could
to
be a
mention?
while. There's a lot of us to ask.
Did we forget to mention she supposedly disappeared the last time your folks attacked us?
You are.
This is why I'm sending them to ask.
Hmm.
See if any of us saw them.
Hmm.
We saw you and we saw the child. We tried to get the child. We did not know that she was bonded. So,
Guy, quick question. How high up is the ceiling?
what, in this room?
Yes.
Vaulted ceilings.
It's probably about 70 foot up in the air.
Cool, great. I go up and around with my fucking climb speed, so I can just be back over here without him fucking seeing me.
Wait a minute.
For
With
fuck's
my
sake.
passive perception, do I see Cayenne?
He's
Well,
got
if it's
too
a-
high of a passive stealth. right now.
Actually, no. It depends because it's like there's been a while since that. What's
Oh,
the
that's true,
duration
yeah.
on it?
Yeah, it's up to an hour for.
Oh, it's up to an hour. I don't think they've been
Pass
gone
Without
that long.
Trace.
So
Oh.
Kaihen has remained stealthy the entire time.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be fucking suspicious. Just go the fuck around and then come back.
You do realize you have to stealth past them to leave, right?
Yeah, he knows.
That's why I fucking climbed up the wall.
Are you gonna climb out the door too?
I'm not even over there. I'm over here. I went to over. Okay, I'm going to take this. I went from over here to here, up this way, around, read some fucking books in the meantime, came over here, and when he's told the rest of them to fuck If Kyan's like, cool, great. I need to not be over here, or he might have a panic. So I'm just gonna climb up and hope that he can't fucking see me. And since it's 70 foot up, that's out of the fucking cone range unless he has 120 feet of vision.
Well, at this point, I am. Uh, I'm gonna ask him if it's okay if I approach first.
What?
Mm.
I'm then
Why
gonna.
would you approach me? You are not selected.
Oh
There is nothing
gosh,
I
you're
can
dumb.
tell you.
Okay, fair enough.
Eh.
Uh, I'm gonna ask Kayate, do you want me to use the scale in the armor?
Just suddenly, very, very tall person appears.
And so
Uh,
it immediately notices, oh, there you are, Kyan. Where have you been?
Places.
I look at Kayate, but I promised I would make you armor. Yeah, I suppose I could make armor for.
It's you.
I suppose I could make armor for Azaril instead. I don't know what I would do with the scale. Hmm.
Hmm. This could take a while.
Indeed. And I technically have a question. And because I
You're
definitely
trying to hide.
not anymore.
Oh wait, you actually come down.
Yeah.
I went up and around, and when they
Okay, so you've
were
shown
not there,
yourself.
I'm here.
He looks at you.
Stop.
Looks at the others.
Yes?
Looks at you.
Stop.
You currently look like a
Goliath.
kobold, yeah. Or
No,
Goliath. Oh, you're fighting Goliath.
Yeah.
Cobalt.
Where did you come from?
That direction.
Okay. He currently believes that you probably just turned up late while they were
Yes.
in the other room.
I look at Azrael. Azrael, can I see the scale? I'd like to examine it to see if I could use it in a set of armor for you, as Kayate would very much appreciate it if I made you a set of armor instead of her. Maybe I could use the scale in the armor. But I need to look at it. Of course. I sit down cross-legged and start to examine the scale to see what I could do with it in a set of armor. Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, once I'm done examining it, I give it back to Azrael.
Okay. So you spend a bit more time looking at the scale. It's a dragon scale. It's very
Yeah.
tough. At this moment in time, you're struggling to think of ideas of how you could use this effectively.
I mean, I could
You
use
think that
it.
you might be able to break it down, and then you go, "No, that's not going to work.
No.
How- It's probably going to have to remain whole."
Darn.
I'm thinking a chest piece for an armor set.
Yeah, maybe.
Can I
You'll
try
have time to
something
think
real
about it.
quick?
Sure. If you want to
Question?
get bit by Kayate.
May I try something? If you would allow me.
I look at Otto. I look at Azrael. I hold it out to Azrael. You have to ask her, because I'm not getting in trouble.
And I'm taking a step over this direction.
Hmm?
And
Zoho just reflexively takes a step back.
invisible caution.
All right.
Azrael
Kyan,
takes
what
a
are you
cracker skill.
doing?
When you say invisible caution, what do you mean invisible caution?
No, in space visible caution.
Okay, so you're not doing something stupid like turning yourself invisible out of
I
the
just
movie.
wanted to.
I don't have that spell.
Yes,
I
I'm
just
just
wanted to.
checking.
Guys,
Sorry.
I just wanted to see if I could help form it into armor as he wanted. That's all.
I look at Otto. I need a forge because I would be incorporating it with the mithril.
I just figured my acid claws could help cut it for you.
I don't want to destroy it.
No, just cut it into segments that you wanted.
Oh,
That's all. Not
Not
destroy
here,
it.
not here and now.
No, of course not.
Oh,
I'm only helping what he wanted to do in the first place. I am not trying to destroy anything.
Otto,
I just look
please don't dig yourself further into this grave.
yeah, please stop. I would
Please.
rather incorporate it as a whole.
Who's paying attention to Tac right now?
Me.
Okay,
I am
Tac's kind of pointing his staff towards Otto right now.
Oh,
Otto, please retract what you just said. Please retract what you just said.
It's not what he said.
What?
I'm paying attention to what Ril's typed for Kaide.
He sees and backs away from Otto. Oh no.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's just a thing he said.
What's an
no,
ooze?
the cobalt is going to hurt you because
No, he's not. Knock it off, please. Stop inferring things you don't understand.
Okay.
Diane just says, something I heard about in past. And you thought you might know.
I do not. You could tell me.
I don't
You
know. It's
what ooze is?
something that's like made of some organic acidy goo that could like dissolve anything but metal.
Oh. That sometimes happens when young ones sneeze.
No, that's ass. Yeah, this is like a living, actual thing, sort of.
The ooze is living?
Yes, like it moves around. It's not like acid. That's about all I've heard. That's about all I know. I thought you might know something because you seem to be more attentive than the other ones, especially when the other ones wouldn't listen and when we were trying to explain things.
I know that some things make ooze, but not living.
Okay, that's fine.
Learned something new.
Yeah.
I'm saying this to Azrael.
Okay. So, an awkward amount of time passes. And one of the kobolds comes back in. It's like, I have the news. That's the wrong voice entirely, but whatever. I had the news. They say the, the other one.
The other dwarf.
Yes.
Okay.
They said she went to the others.
What do you mean the others?
To the bad ones.
Oh my god, we should have just broke in and friggin' oh
What?
Yeah,
Okay,
the
cool.
cultists. The cultists.
One of them followed her. And they saw them make trade. Cannot
Betrayed?
be trusted. We do
Betrayed?
not recommend.
Look.
This is all in Draconic because it's one that doesn't know the boring tongue.
Cool, great, thanks. God.
Oh,
So,
Do you
Uh,
associate with the bad ones?
we do not associate with the cult.
no.
Yes.
Why would she do this?
They were very
Because-
violent towards us in the first place. Oh wait, no, that was
I
all in
should-
Draconic, so I can't reply.
Mm,
Kyan,
This is in boring tongue towards everyone.
yeah. Kyan's
No.
states for Zoho and Otto. She went to the cultists.
What?
No.
Well, she's
do
dead
not.
to me now.
Thorn?
You know I can't go back to the city without her.
Oh, we
Ta-
could totally go back to the city. All we need to tell is she was.
Tak is going to look towards Otto and just double check. You associate with the bad ones?
No.
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 Okay. We cannot lead you to the bad ones. We do not recommend.
And we do not want to. They warned us if we ever were to return to them, they would kill us anyways.
Because
Which I. Yeah.
you go.
Nah. We ran into them when we ended up in the old city. They threatened us if we got any nearer.
One of them came close to hitting me.
You're lucky, I nearly got burned to death.
Hmm.
In Draconic, they're just seeing the assholes that don't like anyone that's not a dwarf.
But they are dwarf.
Yes, they only like their kind.
I shake my head. They do not represent the dwarfs of elsewhere. They only represent themselves. Fools.
But I hope that is true.
Side question. In high standing Kobo. Old because Kyan still has not gotten his name. Do you know what is preventing a certain types of divination magic?
What is preventing the... Huh? What do you mean?
Okay, I have a spell that I can do to talk to people. Oh, since I've
Yes.
been down in the tunnels, I can't message anyone with this spell.
Is it possible that... Is it the same person every time?
No.
How many people have you tried?
3 people? All in different locations?
Are they important people?
One's technically our boss, one's the head of where the good dwarves are, and the other one is a bookkeeper.
Hmm. Zyka's fine hates.
It's okay, Zyka. We are almost done. Hang
So
in
now we
there.
have to make a choice. Are we going to continue
So-
with Elendrick or not?
All we need to do is tell the people back in the dwarf. to
Hang
start-
on. Hang on. Is he this big? Looks. And he kind of like gestures how the bookkeeper looks.
So he's describing the librarian?
Yes.
Yes.
From what you can tell, he's describing the librarian.
Yeah, that's the librarian.
Yep.
Oh, you can't talk to him.
Okay,
Why
what about
not?
what about the other 2?
Your boss? I don't know who your boss is.
Okay. So
Who is the other one?
okay, okay, so the librarian is the one that keep the large section of books. The other one, the dwarves called the law keeper or the lore
Yeah.
keeper.
Well, that would be why you can't talk to him. No one can talk to him. Not that
Okay,
way.
so
The law.
okay, he told me I can use sending to talk to him. The fuck?
Dwarves are all assholes. Gotcha.
That seems.
Wait, how do you know them?
That's in Draconic.
You are not one of the selected. I cannot tell you this.
Goes over.
And your boss?
He's a gnome. Goes by the name Gunthorpe.
No idea.
Goes around the corner, or it turns into a kobold. Oh, it comes back.
No!
I'm kidding.
Anyways, I suggest we just bring this entire information and the items we have. We got what we came for in the first place. Let's bring it back, tell them what happened, and tell them that the dwarf is conspiring with the cultists. They're not going to give us a hard time when it wasn't even our fault that the other dwarf walked off on us.
True. What do the rest of you think?
If he tells us to turn around and go get
Then we will,
her,
but we currently can't because she's currently with the cultists, and they told us never to return.
Wait, if he
Yeah.
tells you to go get her, what?
the law keeper.
The lawkeeper.
Okay, I was just triple checking. You're not going to ask this guy because I was like, he's going to have no idea.
Besides, I could use some supplies. Could you?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
we are running low on supplies. Sooner we get back to Barrider, the better.
Well, you also wanted to know a way out.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Which way did you come?
Mm,
Points down the hall.
You want out of the city?
We want back in we want to go to the city where the librarian and the law keeper are. We want to go back there. That is our way out. That is closest point to leave. That is closest point to leave. We came through a
we had to take a minecart down here.
yeah.
And you said it collapsed?
Yep.
More like.
Dramatically fell apart.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if that way is no longer accessible, then there is 2 more ways I know of.
Oh, thank God.
One will lead north and to the west, to the cold places,
Cold
And-
places.
Hmm.
yes.
And the other?
Lots very cold there. Well, we here prefer the warmth. There are us who prefer the cold. And there is the way to the way to the there should be a way to the east. But there is no direct way to the city.
Hmm.
As long as we have a way to get out.
Hmm.
Because all
Whichever-
we've been doing is going deeper, and we're trying not to do that anymore.
Yes.
It is also not recommended to go deeper. That is a way out, but not a recommended way out.
We are aware.
Many bad things down there. So, would you like to go to the cold place or east?
What happens if we take the east passageway? The east exit.
That will take you to, well, east. It is one of the old entrances from long time ago.
To the surface.
Yes, out of the mountain.
Hmm.
I'll
Both
take
are both ways are out of the mountain.
Hmm.
The one leads to the coldlands. The other leads to the east, towards the Great Forest.
The Great Forest. Hmm.
You've been there.
Let's just go with the east.
Yeah, let's go with the forest because that one we can actually survive the cold. Some of us not too good.
Yeah.
Even though we have winter gear, we're not going to be able to get far because we don't know what's that direction.
Also,
Yeah.
foraging is going to be harder.
Yeah. We'll take the east exit.
Okay. It is long journey. But I will show you room. You should rest first.
Ah, thank God.
Agreed.
Then I will lead you to tunnel entrance.
Thank you.
Right. So he leads you out of this room. And he leads you back through the main main open hallway. And takes you through one of the other doors. This room seems to be packed with kobolds. All huddled together. They're all giving you weird looks. Some of them are scared. Some of them are like, huh?
And
But they
probably
see you
some
with
of them are
him.
going, the child.
You see some kobold children going, is she a child too? Because based on how sure she is.
Do I
And
hit
he
my
leads
head
you
on any
through-
doors? Door
No,
frames?
this is the old dwarf city. There's lots of big doors. They're not kobold-sized doors.
Okay, well, I meant if they're like human-sized doors, they're usually not going.
No,
they're usually not going to be over 7 foot.
most of the doors here are oversized
Oh, thank God,
because grandeur.
because I'm an 8-foot Goliath.
Hi,
And he
yes.
takes you to a empty room, which seems to have some form of bedding material littered around. It's like, you may rest here. I will send someone with some food.
Mm.
When I come back, I will lead you to the east exit.
Cuh.
And that is where we're going to leave it.
Alrighty, folks.
And you
that's-
guys will get a long rest, so click your buttons.
Usually you tell us to
Yay!
do that on the start of the next one, but that's fine.
We
I'm
do
going
it
to tell
now.
you
We
to do it
don't.
now because they just resets everything.
Yeah, we do it
Ready.
now. We don't need to do it later.
Means no one's going to forget to press it, and someone's like, "Why have I only got one spell slot?"
I have all my spells back. Woo!
I barely
I'm going to
spelled
lose
cast.
I'm going to lose 3 slots with fucking dark vision.
Alrighty, folks, that's us for tonight. We'll see you guys again next week on Thursday for some more Overwatch 2, and again next Saturday for some more D&D. This is going to be a twofer. We're going to do 2 D&D sessions for the starting of the year, and then we're going to go back to the regular schedule. So after D&D next week, it's going to be Final Fantasy XIV, then D&D again. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Boy.
Big.